What up, what up, what up, what up, what up, world? It's your boy Amp Dog with another episode of Politickin. I want to thank everybody for tuning in, showing your love, and make sure you tell a friend to tell a friend. Big Amp Dog said, what's the deal? And today, we got a crazy story coming out of uh, Vero Beach, Florida. Two PE teachers with the Indian River County School District are facing charges in connection to a shooting in Vero Beach, Florida. Authorities arrested 26-year-old Darius Tyrone or Tyon Cohen and 26-year-old Akua Jamel Hallback. The two teachers have been fired, of course. Um, so the I guess the reason why this is a talked about story, and y'all know I'm gonna give my little synopsis of everything of how I view it at the end of giving out some of these facts. So these men were said to be out after a night of drinking. They came to an apartment complex. Hallback went inside to be with the woman he met that night. So probably getting the cracking one night stand, something like that. Several hours passed when Hallback returned to his car at Res Dodge Challenger. The sheriff's police said the suspects claimed Cohen had to use the bathroom. Hallback, however, went back into the wrong apartment. So it seems to be that it was both of them together. Your boy taking one for the team, like, hey, man, I'm just sit out in the car. You know what I'm saying? See, me, I was a different type of friend. I'm gonna have to go sit on the couch, go make me some cereal or something. You know what I mean? She ain't got no cereal in her house. You probably don't want to be. Anyway, that was my younger years. So he's probably taking one for the team, you know. But his boy, he in there for some time, probably a lot longer than what he thought. They probably been drinking, intoxicating, things like that. So he got to use the bathroom. So when dude come to the car, the cops say, you know, Hallback basically like, oh yeah, let's go back up to this house. You know what I'm saying? Where I was just at. As Cohen used the bathrooms, deputies say Hallback jumped back in the bed. So he was like, fuck it, bro, we got you in cold green, so I'm gonna just slide back in the bed and you fall asleep on the couch and we'll just leave here in the morning probably. That's probably what he think. I don't know. I'm trying to give these dudes a little bit of the benefit of the doubt. But anyway, so he thought he was in the bed with the woman. However, it turned out to be a man with his wife and a newborn baby. Or probably not newborn, but young enough to sleep in the bed with your parents. According to investigators, the man had led Cohen and Hallback outside where a scuffle broke out and shots were fired. So, it's a surveillance video. I don't know if these dudes knew about it, but it showed Cohen firing a gun as the victim ran away. So basically, they get into it, and if you know you're wrong, right? So put your ego, put your bravado, put that shit behind you. You just walked into this innocent man's house who could have blew your head anyway. Um, the man suffered a gunshot wound back to his back and kept running until he found a friend's apartment and called 911. The two former teachers claimed the resident is the one who had the gun. And again, you're in Florida, so if he did have the gun, um, you just you just went into his house. You know, so I don't know if the stand your ground law will actually work in that case. If like, hey, I ran up in this dude's house, he had a gun, and somehow we jumped him, took it, and shot him. Like, I don't think that's gonna be I don't know. Um, so the investigator said um, that basically from the video and the surveillance, that's how they were able to apprehend these two. The Indian River School District said both men went through proper channels and background checks to be hired. Cohen taught at the Indian River Academy and Hallback taught at Sebastian Elementary. They both were terminated, and they both were in their 90-day probationary period. Wow, so you guys didn't even have your job that long. Um, it was also said that one of the gentlemen had actually been charged with possession of a controlled substance. So my whole thing is I get why the school district will say, Hey man, look, we did all the proper channels to make sure these guys weren't a bunch of thugs and make sure that they were properly, um, you know, equipped to be around children and things like that. So it's not our fault. And it's like, yeah, I don't know. Because, I mean, don't get me wrong, there is always, like, when you do an interview, you can go through the resume, um, you can go through the recommend not the recommendations, the people that you know that you get referrals or something like that. Somebody you put on the thing, call them, and they'll tell you about my personality. You can go through those, but ultimately, um, you got to be able to read people in person, eye to eye. These two young men, they seemed like they were trying to do the right thing. They had got jobs in the school district, but they probably still had one foot in the streets. And 26 years old, I get it, but you grown at that point. You grown and you all the way responsible for all your choices, things that you choose to do, things that you choose not to do. To where I don't think that they should be given any type of empathy on that end because, oh well, look, they were trying because we see it all the time. You know what I'm saying? And now with these gangs and the way the culture is going, you get guys like this that's just playing a part, a position to get they gang or whatever organization they in a step further, a step up. Hey man, we need you to go infiltrate this, and they do it all the time. You know what I'm saying? So not saying that these gentlemen do that. That's just my opinion of as far as you got to be able to read a motherfucker to make sure that, hey, you know what, you could be around these 10, 12 year olds or these or elementary, so you're around 7, 8. You know what I'm saying? You're around little ass kids. Do you have the mental fortitude to deal with a kid that you got to tell stop doing that 101 times and then probably tell you, no, you're not my daddy, and forget you or say something disrespectful? Do you have the patience to deal with that? And I mean, unfortunately, these dudes, they didn't even got the patience to damn, we fucked up. Did you use the bathroom? Hey man, my bad, bro. I did not know. Like, like when did you jump in the bed and realize like, damn, this all look different? Like, I mean, I get all apartments look the same, but everybody ain't got the same furniture. Like when you jumped in the bed, did you slide up behind the man, or did you just instantly hit the right side of the bed and was spooning with his wife? I don't know. See, that's a bunch of questions that I think is important, because these gentlemen are probably trying to use the whole self-defense act. But the truth is, Cohen, you were seen with the gun. Let me do my Barack Obama. You were seen with the gun, and not only were you seen with the gun, you were seen chasing the victim down and shot 4 shots. Bang, 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 bang. You and so is the other guy, but I don't think you guys turned yourself in. Well, I think Cohen turned himself in, but that was after the surveillance video and they got tips and stuff. So the thing is, you guys didn't even handle it the right way. I don't give a bleep what anybody say. I would not want these two mother effers around my kids. That's the biggest problem I got with this whole story. I mean, I feel bad for the man who got shot in his back. But the reality is, who the hell is vetting these people, letting them get through? And this old bullshit ass response from the school district, that shit was written by a publicist. You know what I'm saying? Like, both men went through proper channels and background checks to be hired. Man, this shit's crazy. Let me know what y'all think in the comments. Drop your likes, shares. Make sure y'all subscribe. Shout out to all the new subscribers. Shout out to everybody that been holding us down since day uno. Yeah, let me know what y'all think in the comments. Is this crazy? Of course, it's crazy. Do you think that they need to be had a book thrown? I think for the fact that y'all be around kids. I won't get me wrong. They 26, so I get you got to have a nightlife. But I don't think I want my kids to be around somebody that's out doing street shit. Like, you out drinking, they got controlled substance. They didn't say what the controlled substance is, but I don't know if that marijuana falls under that. But even then, I just wouldn't trust it. Like, yeah, to me, it just seems not right. It don't seem safe because, you know, as simple as a walk into the wrong apartment, a simple apology, things like that, like that, to me, it just don't seem like they got the mental fortitude to sit there and be able to, oversee or even be involved in certain aspects of the community like that. You know, and I get it. You can carry a firearm and things like that. Um, but the fact that this man, was, from what it said, he escorted y'all out, and then somehow some type of confrontation happened. Um, right is right, wrong is wrong. Y'all should have been like, you know what, y'all. I mean, reality, I'd have probably been like damn near like, hey bro, my bad. Hey bro, my bad. Like, I would have been trying to make it because you all the way in the wrong. And if he wanted to just bink both of y'all in his apartment, y'all wouldn't have had no. He wouldn't have went to jail. So for the fact that y'all felt like y'all needed to man up or test the streets or whatever this shit called, it just seemed real stupid. That y'all would be only in 90-day probationary periods. Like, y'all ain't even had y'all jobs for 90 days. Y'all ain't even received the fucking benefits of the employment yet. And y'all already done ruined it. Ruined both of y'all lives anyway. you know. But yeah, y'all let me know what y'all think. Peace.